beautiful view this is. The real Italian style way of making tomato sauce.
I wash them and then after I cut them, così.
You just
check if they are good, if they don't stink.
Okay, they have to smell like...
Smell
Give me a bad one. I want to see what a bad one looks like.
A bad one.
That's a bad one.
This is a bad one. And if I open, we'll see. Maybe, well, I can take this part off.
And still use it.
Still use it.
Nothing goes to waste.
No.
Just like that. Okay, so you take out the ugly parts.
Yeah.
If there's an ugly part.
Yeah. This is good. And we take this part away.
Yeah.
This part, we take it off. We cut it. It's good.
Perfect. Where did you get these tomatoes?
I buy them from Campomarino. Ho comprato 2 quintali.
Okay. How long is this going to take?
For do everything, only for cut them, maybe another half an hour.
Half an hour. Okay, we're going to let them cut them. And then
to finish everything, I think another 4 or 5 hours.
4 or 5 hours. Okay, so after this, what do you do? After you cut them, what are we going to
do? We cook them.
You're going to cook them?
We cook them in that special
pot.
Si chiama la cottura.
What do you call that pot?
La cottura. La cottura.
The one you're making.
One, no?
This is it. Oh, so my mom has one of these too. So you get a gas. And you get a cooker right over there. You get a large pot. Yeah. And then you're going to, after they cut them, they're going to put it inside here and let it cook for how long again?
1 hour.
For 1 hour. Boiling.
See,
boiling hot.
Yeah.
We finished all the tomatoes. This is the last barrel. So what's next?
I have to wash this la cottura.
So how do you wash this big pot?
I'm going outside.
We're going to go outside.
And I wash it with salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar? Oh, I've never seen this.
How it is now?
Yeah.
You see after.
Okay.
It's like magic.
Really? Because it still looks good. But let's see. Before and after. What is that?
Salt.
Salt. Put in the salt first.
And vinegar.
Oh, you put red vinegar?
See.
Oh, you can use red vinegar too. I didn't know that. And how do you clean these bottles?
Water.
Just water?
See.
And make sure the smell of beer is out, right?
See.
And then you just hang it out to dry. So would you do this first before you cut it?
No, because if I do this first,
yeah,
it will go
black again?
Black again.
Oh, so you have to do it right before you cook them.
Yeah.
Look how nice the color is now. Oh yeah, what a difference. Is that with fresh water? And that's it?
See.
Look how nice and clean it is.
Mettiamo l'acqua sotto.
And you must dry it too.
Now we put in the
tomatoes. But you're going to open up this.
Sì, prima
this is very dangerous. Who taught you how to do it?
If you have a lighter, that doesn't work.
Oh, okay. Dangerous.
Grazie.
Look, these girls do it by themselves. So you turn it on a little bit. This is dangerous. I can't believe I'm here right now. Wow, good job. See, the girls are very independent here.
Ok, così penso che va bene. Poi portiamo la cottura dentro.
You're going to bring the pot in here after they cleaned it. So the last thing was just to dry it.
Posizioniamo bene qua. Mettiamo ok. Poi prendiamo Basilico.
Oh, basilico. That's a
La
lot of
cipolla
basilico.
bianca lì.
Look how much basilica she has.
And I have to subito.
And then right away you start turning it after you put the... You don't add any oil or water?
No, no.
No. Wow, good job. Look how strong she is.
Ok. Tra poco butto con gli altri.
Okay,
Un po'
then
alla
a little
volta.
bit. Oh, a little bit she puts in the...
Se no dopo è troppo pesante per
Okay.
girare.
Oh, or else it's going to be too heavy for her to turn. So she does it a little bit at a time. Do you have to constantly turn this?
Sì, yeah.
You have to constantly turn this for 1 hour.
Uh-huh.
So constantly turn for 1 hour.
But we take turns.
You take turns. See, that's why you need a couple people to do it. Oh, look at all those basil.
You wanna try, Lori?
No, I will. Let me video.
Ci sono i video.
Great. Okay, let's see. Let's see how strong this is.
Oh, look at the wooden spoon! Can you imagine your mother smacking you with this? Where do you find this at? Hey.
Oh, you know what? This is a lot of...
Ma no, now, adesso sono pochi.
Oh my God. So you have to do this for an hour straight?
Yeah.
Is there an easier way to do this?
There is an easy way to do this salsa, but we don't like it really much because
It's cheating. This makes it sound look really
è più buono, più saporito.
Oh, okay, this is the way. Ooh, this is a lot of freaking work. The basil smells so good. You're gonna add the other one? So after 5 minutes. Oh, they chop. Oh, can you say that they chop the onions? This is a regular yellow onion, right? Regular onion. White one. How many onions are you gonna put in here?
Just one.
Just one onion. For 4 barrels?
Maybe two. We can put another one.
They can put another one. They're gonna do two onions.
Do it now, Lottie.
This is freaking hard. You have to do this for an hour?
1 hour.
Hey, you know the lady at my mom's hospital bed? She fell in it like this, and she's got
you told me.
yes, and she's got burnt. She fell into it.
Ok, ti aiuto io.
How do you do this? Oh my God.
Aiuto io un pochino.
Whew, I'm sweating already. Look how easy it is for these. That's so hard to do. I can't believe my mom does this.
But maybe she does it bagno Maria. It's a different way.
It's a different way, yeah,
You don't
because
have to cut it, so the whole tomato, you put it in water. You boil,
oh, that's what she
then you
does.
pass it in the machine.
That's what you do. Okay, so this is
a different way.
a different way. This is 2 different ways. Okay.
How my grandmother
Does it?
us.
Taught you. Wow, this is a really old-fashioned way to do it. So 1 hour. How do you know when it's ready?
Hey, because... Aspetta.
Sometimes you have to turn up the heat.
Basso.
Or oh, she's putting it lower. Why?
Because
It's sizzling?
maybe I can smell
Oh, too much a little bit.
questa...
So how do you know when it's done?
You will see, will be like a sauce, come la salsa.
Oh, really? Look how the tomatoes are getting a lot softer. This is after a half hour. They're very soft now. And let me see the sauce on the bottom. You see the water? So, is it all have to be like this?
Sì.
Oh, okay. We'll see in a half hour. They say in about a half hour. It should be all done. So this is after a half hour. And you have to constantly turn. Constantly. Look how watery this has become. Lots of water. What's this machine?
Questa è per passare i pomodori.
Then they're gonna, after this is melted more, they're gonna pass it through this machine. And she's gonna set it up right now. What is this machine called?
La macina pomodori.
Oh, the machine for tomatoes. For tomato sauce.
Smash. smash. Ok. Ok, questo e questo qua.
Okay, so what's after this? So we set this up, and then what's after?
After, when this is cooked, finito,
How much longer you think?
in altre 15 minuti ci vogliono.
Another 15 more minutes?
Sì, pure di più forse.
Maybe even more than 15 minutes. It needs to be a lot more water.
Tutti questi pomodori non li devi vedere più così.
Oh,
devi
you're not
vedere
supposed to see the tomatoes like this anymore. It
tutto
needs to be nice
così.
and watery
So after we will put this in here.
in here, and then you turn it. Or is it all automatic?
It's gonna come, yeah.
Oh.
It's gonna come out qua.
Oh,
And the
thing.
skin of
The
the
skin.
tomato out of here.
Out in there.
And
Okay,
then we
yeah.
have this special, come si chiama la conca? It's this one. We have this special
This
thing.
special.
You put the sauce in here.
Put the sauce
Then
in
you
there.
put the bottle.
Oh, that does
Yeah.
it easier. And then the
this.
bottle goes in there.
And then the
it goes
sauce comes
straight.
out.
And then that's it?
È fatto. And
then
after we are
This one,
closing
With this?
with this.
like this.
Put the coccetti on.
Oh, you will see later.
Put this. Yeah. You see? Giri. Così. E chiudi.
Oh. Wow, okay, that's cool. My mom does it all by hand. We don't have these little things. And this, we have to turn by hand at home. It's a lot, yeah.
Questo è automatico.
Oh, maybe I need to buy this for my mom and send it. What is this?
This is the best one.
This is the best one. Okay.
Mini professional.
Okay, you were talking about there are two ways to do this.
Yeah.
Bagno, what is it called? This
Bagno Maria.
is bagno. What is this one called?
Questa è la salsa cotta.
This is cooked sauce. So this version is the traditional way, and it just when you do it this way, it only takes 10 minutes.
10 minutes when you
Make
going
this
to make the
sauce.
sugo.
Yeah.
It takes 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and the sugo is ready because it's already cooked.
Yeah. And then the other way is
The other way
It's called-
Bagno Maria.
how long do you think it's been cooking now? For about 40 minutes?
Yeah.
So see how soft it's getting? And it's much easier to stir once it starts to
Yeah.
become into
Now you
a
will
sauce.
see all this skuma
Yeah?
coming, and then when the, how do you say, foam?
Yeah.
Yeah, the foam will disappear, then it's ready.
Oh, then the foam. Oh, this is all going to be foamy?
Yeah.
And then when the foam disappears, it's going to be ready.
Yeah.
Nice. You see those foams right over here, the bubbly stuff? Once that disappears, that's when it's done. So it's almost done. You see how the tomatoes have melted away, turning into sauce? So as soon as those bubbles disappear, that's when it's done. But you have to keep turning.
Yeah.
Always turn.
No, io lo devo dire. Ah, l'hai spento proprio.
Spento, basta.
Oh, you finished. They finished. It's done.
Allora. Dove sta?
Sarà finito?
So this is done right now.
Sì.
The foam was all gone, and look how smushy the tomatoes are. Sauce is done. Now we're going to pass it through the machine. So this is the setup. This is going to go in there, to go in there, to into the bottles. I'm going to test it out right now. We're starting now.
Sembra che funziona.
Looks like it's working good.
L'abbiamo montata correttamente.
bucce vanno dritte dentro.
Le bucce poi
Sì,
le
sì.
buttiamo.
No, ma dico
Sì,
fa messo
sì.
sì. Bene.
Ok, allora Rin, fai tu?
Okay. So where
Stai
you
bene
put,
là o
put
stai
in the
scomoda?
pot?
Mi sa che stai un po' scomoda, se no faccio
No,
io.
l'unica cosa il
Mi
caldo
sa
è
che sto
qua.
più comoda io di qua.
Sì.
Allora io faccio qua.
Tu fai là e qualcuno
Un
col
coltello.
coltello. Un coltello ce
Sì,
l'hai?
sta qua.
Ok.
Okay,
Via,
I can organize
azione.
now.
Si parte.
Here we go. The process, you got a girl smacking it, cleaning it.
Serve mandarsi no? Si mette qui? Sulla mano? Esce parecchio dentro,
Perché non l'abbiamo più fatta cuocere più tempo.
ma va bene.
So you can also buy this in the store, right? Buy it already made.
Well,
How come people don't do it?
By private, you can buy it, not in
Yeah.
the supermarket.
Oh, private. But they have tomato sauce that you can buy in the supermarket.
Sì,
What's the
for
difference?
sure.
What's the difference between this and the one that you buy in the store?
The one that you buy in the store is...
You said it's
very
more acid. It's very acid. So that's why they do it this way, because when you buy the tomato sauce in the store, first of all, you don't know the quality you're getting.
You don't know where
And-
the tomatoes
And
are.
where the tomatoes are from, at least here they know where the tomatoes are from, if they're organic,
Mettono i conservanti
and then you can
sicuramente.
conserve it. They like to, they take their tomato sauce very serious here. And the ones at the store is very acidy, and it's not organic. They can control the cleaning, the way it's done, and they know it's going to be good.
E lo sappiamo quello che ci mangiamo. You know what we're eating.
Oh, and they know what they're eating. They're not getting anything factory
No
made.
pesticidi.
No pesticides, all organic. So they're going to put all
Quando
this.
si barrisa, mica sta vegetando là. Dove sta le zucchine?
Sono stufo.
Yep, that helps pass it through.
Sta bruciando, ma?
Look how pretty red this is. The color is
And now she's gonna put
amazing.
salt.
Salt. Now she's going to put salt. Switch it out. They're going to switch that one for a new one.
Dai, un po' quello strofinaccio.
Metto io, vedi un po'?
Sì,
Quanto?
così. Una bella mancia, una bella presa, brava.
You have to get a nice handful. Let's see how much
Sì.
you can.
Giusto per...
Give it a little bit of taste. Just a little bit of salt.
Poco, io ci metto poco.
Then after when you
Cook it, you can put as much as you want.
Quando fai il sugo poi
Okay.
ci metti l'altro.
Oh, good.
Allora, Fra,
See, they
senti,
get to control how much they put inside.
spostiamo questo qua.
Aspetta. Aspetta.
Don't drop it.
Ok. Mettiamo quest'altra. Questa è un po' più alta.
Sì.
E
Però devi
quindi-
passare questa qua.
No, no. Quindi togliamo questo tavolo e ci mettiamo una cassetta
Oh.
di quelle
See how they think?
e lo facciamo più basso.
They make adjustments when necessary.
Ok, a posto. Questo lo manteniamo.
C'è una pinzetta.
Siamo pronti per ripartire.
Now we're doing the second one. left over, and she puts it through this thing again. But Melissa doesn't do that because you're not going to get that much more juice out of it. So if you want, it's optional. After you're done with this, all this stuff, all this, you put it through that again and it'll come through there again. If you want to. We'll do one like that.
Ci può uscire,
Just
ci
to
possono
see.
uscire in altri 5 o 6 bottiglie.
Yeah. Oh, you can come out with 5 or 6 more bottles. We'll do one. We'll do one just to get it on video.
Quella bacinella.
We'll do another
Quale?
5, 6
Questa?
bottles with the remains of this.
Proviamo. Allora, con che lo prendo? Questo. Proviamo. Let's try. Che succede? Dove il coso?
Oh yeah, look.
Vedi?
Look. My mom does this too.
Non esce tanto, però
No, yeah. You
se
can
non
get
vuoi
extra more.
buttare niente.
Yeah. So from that leftover.
Questa è molto densa.
Oh, look at this. Look at this tree. Look at this beer tree. Is this the... Are you going to put salsa in this bottle?
Sì.
Oh, that is so you wash the bottles.
Now they're drying.
Now they're drying. So we're going to take these bottles that are now dry, fill them up with the tomato, and then seal them up. In America, we use those other jars. After we fill the bottles up with the tomato sauce, we put the lid on, and it all goes in here, and it boils for 1 hour. This, you can buy a saucepan with this with the little hole in it.
Così si compra, sì.
Oh, okay. You can buy it like this. There's, but if you don't, you can use that little funnel and do it that way.
Sì.
But this is much easier. And then she uses a little thing.
Quando fa il cerchietto sopra vuol dire che si è chiuso bene.
Oh, when it has a little. Oops, hold on. When it has a little what? A little
Cerchio.
hole, that means it's closed good. But if you don't have these bottles, you can buy those other bottles, right?
Se, quelle...
The jars.
The jars.
Jars.
Sì.
See, they use the old-fashioned way with the beer bottles, but if that's why they save their beer bottles.
That's why we drink beer.
And that, yeah, that's why they drink beer, so they can fill it up with tomato sauce.
Yeah.
But if you don't have beer bottles, you can use those other thing and then close it yourself. Oh, and then they put it in here, like this. So they didn't fill it up with water yet. Is this on already?
Sì.
Oh, it is. So once they put that, can you show them how you put it in here?
Posizioniamo qua.
They didn't fill it up with water because or else the water is going to get too hot. They're going to burn their hands. So they do it a little bit at a time.
Sì, ci metti un po' d'acqua fredda che già mi bruciano le mani. Poco poco. sta già capendo.
Fill up all those bottles. This doesn't catch on fire?
No, dopo io lo metto qua dentro, così just in case while they're boiling si rompono le bottiglie.
Oh,
se
just
c'è
in case.
questo c'è una sicurezza in più.
Oh, so it doesn't break. This won't allow.
With the boiling, they shake and they
brava.
touch each other.
And then they break.
Yeah.
So that's why they put the cloth. A little trick they use. One down, another one to go. They're almost done. Look. After this, we're all done.
Sono tutte grandi, fra?
Yeah.
Le altre volte le abbiamo fatte miste.
That's it. Okay, so now you have to make sure it's covered with water. Everything has to be covered with water. So they push it down and they separate it because if it breaks,
Ci metto l'altra acqua.
put more water to color it up. It has to be covered with water, all the bottles. Good.
Piglia la patata, piglia.
Filo la patata. In America, they use it. They put a potato on here, and once the potato is cooked, that means it's done. They're trying it for the first time.
Loro style.
Yeah, American style. That's what they do in America. And do you cover it?
Yes. Ok, mi sembra che sono tutte coperte.
Has to be completely covered with water. Then you add the lid to it. Oh, I think it's gonna cook faster this way. Oh, they put it just to hold it down too. Oh, it's gonna get sterilized this way for sure. And then, how high do you turn it on? Oh, you lit it.
A posto.
Okay, you keep it there for 1 hour.
From the moment that it's boiling,
Oh, when it starts boiling.
when it starts boiling,
How do you know when it's starting to boil?
you can see it here.
The bubble. Once it starts
you hear.
bubbling here and you can hear it, then you let it sit in boiling water.
I let them boil for 1 hour.
1 hour.
And then I leave them till the day after.
Till the day after. And so tomorrow morning you shut it off after an hour. You let
No,
it.
I'm shutting off dopo un'ora, lo spengo
Okay, after an hour she's gonna turn this off.
e lascio così.
And I'm
fino a
gonna.
domani.
She's gonna leave it like this till she's gonna turn it off after an hour, and she's gonna leave it like this till tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow morning, you take them out.
Sì.
Tomorrow morning.
E mettiamo a posto là.
Posto. Oh, can you do one? Can you give me an example? Like, just say, pretend that's the bottle. Like, so if the so after this is done,
Fuori stanno quelle fa. Prendiamo la bottiglia
you
d'acqua
take tomorrow morning she's gonna take the bottle,
e metto a posto
and then she
qua
puts it
negli scaffali
right there,
dove sta tutta la salsa.
and then you put it there, and you can leave it there for a year.
Sì,
Look
for
how
a year,
many-
2 years.
2 years they last.
Sì.
That's it.
Needs some more.
And this is she's still got more to do. Good job.
But I'm going
That's it.